A Michigan cop is suing the city that he works for, that's Hastings Police Department, for discrimination after he, a white police officer, took a DNA test and found out that he's actually 18% black. Okay, so let me give you the details of that. So it's a chain of events that began when he took a genetic test through Ancestry.com in December and was surprised to learn he could trace 18% of his DNA to regions in Africa. So he tells this to his colleagues, and then they start constantly poking fun at him. To the point where he's like, I can't take it anymore, I'm now gonna file a lawsuit, a discrimination lawsuit. Okay, so they start calling him Kunte, okay? Of course, after the novel Roots. And then they had like a Christmas tree during the holidays, and they had one ornament dedicated to him. Let's take a look at graphic 23. That said 18%, of course, referencing the Ancestry.com DNA thing, and then his name. His name is Cleon Brown.
His name is Cleon Brown, and he didn't know he was black?
I know. So there he is. It's really interesting because all of a sudden the shoe is on the other foot, right? And so it's interesting that he gets made fun of and then he immediately sues for discrimination. I wonder what his reaction would be if there were a black police officer, a visibly black police officer, who would sue for the same reason, right? Would he stand up for that person? I don't know, Cleon, maybe he would. Nonetheless, the treatment that he's dealing with is inexcusable, and I'm glad that he's standing up for himself with a lawyer.
Yeah. No, this whole genetic composition thing is trippy, man. And what does it mean to have an identity, right? So for example, a friend of mine who's black found out recently that he's got a portion of his family, I think that's Spanish. So I'm like, Nige, did that make you feel more Spanish, right? No, because he grew up in a culture that, he's from Trinidad, that was already very specific to that, and it's really the culture you grew up in. But it is still, it's still a mind trip because like there's an eighth of my family that we're not sure if they're Kurdish or they're originally Crusaders, etc. So I kind of want to take one of those tests. Now, is it going to make me go like, oh my God, I now totally appreciate Crusaders? No, unlikely, right? Yeah. But by the way, guys, you don't know what's in your DNA, so maybe you should be open-minded to everybody already. I know that's a radical idea, right?
Exactly, but like I get that human nature is tribalistic in a lot of ways, and maybe there's an evolutionary advantage to that, to survive. But we're now supposed to be civilized human beings who should understand that overall we're the same, regardless of the way that we look. And it's true, like. We're all mixing. Like we're all mixed. We all mixed in the past. We're all mixing now. It's a lot of fun. Like just
it's a lot of fun.
Like just everybody open your minds and allow it to happen. Enjoy it. Like what? Really, you're gonna make
certain
fun
things
of
have already been open. That's why we mixed in the first place.
Right.
So just open up your mind as well. Look, it's look on the on the discrimination part. Look, if they're all friends. And they razz him for a while and then they let it go. Okay, whatevs, right? But obviously he didn't appreciate it and apparently didn't find it friendly, right? And it is amazing that when they thought he was white, everybody's cool.
Right.
When they find out that he's actually, even in being 18% black, not good enough, right? Then it's not, then all of a sudden they're not cool with him. Again, if he hadn't sued, you'd think like, look, dude, it's a bunch of guys razzing each other, who cares, right? But apparently it's serious, right? It got to the point where he had to file suit to try to get him to stop.
Yeah, and I missed an important detail about the Santa ornament. His was the only black Santa ornament.
Yeah.
So
of course, right.
They're children. These are cops. They're children.
Yeah, and by the way, if they think that that's how they view one of their colleagues, how do they view the folks that they're policing? So that's the cause for concern. And you know what I would love to do as part of the lawsuit? Make every other cop there take a DNA test.
Oof.
So maybe that's how we solve the problem of discrimination in this country. One, we make all the cops take DNA tests. Okay, and then two, we all take DNA tests. You know why? Because in America, unless you're a recent immigrant, right? There's a lot of mixing. I mean, make me get into a downer story about why there was mixing, right? But there was a mixing that happened early that was not good, okay? And so that is in a lot of the DNA of this country. So remember the story we did, Anna, about that racist guy, like a KKK guy, and then on TV they did one of these DNA tests and found out he was part black, and he was like, "What's it doing?" Yeah, I got news for you. A lot of folks in the country are partly black, partly white. So get over it. Get over it already, America.
Podcast The Young Turks anytime you want. TYTnetwork.com/join.
I think it's weird.
No, it's not weird. In fact, you'll think,
I'm like a smart person.
do it now. TYTnetwork.com/join.